From Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, Twin Flames and the Holy Grail. Message: when the initial false, fake marriages are seen and addressed, then the Holy Grail can return and be fully restored again on Earth. There was a barrier placed on the Holy Grail that is connected to these initial false marriages. These marriages were forced on the souls upon the signature of the initial contracts of limitation. In this process, one in the presence of the threat, deception, and false facts was offered to unite with another being that was chosen by those that were running the fallen game, in order to serve the purposes of the game. Upon those marriages there was also a specific sealing implemented that was to accompany the soul throughout its journey. This sealing was activated energy portals of distortion and control, and was not only individual but also collective and planetary. This sealing is now being cleared. The twins are to retrieve these memories and consciously address them. This process is guided by the monad. The Holy Grail can only return in a safe and true world. This is up to the true twins. The 4 living diamonds are in the service and support of this gigantic liberation, restoration, and reunion within the flow of the living spiral. The Luciferian contracts included the false, fake twin marriages, as the contracts are now being repossessed and settled by the living ones. The twin flames are being called to remember all the steps of the journey and how they were directed to participate in the false fake marriages that in turn created false fake soulmates and stories of codependency and pain throughout the journey in the fallen program. The goal was all about distracting and keeping the true twins busy with the life drama in order to never find or connect with each other. Upon signing these contracts, permission for interference by agents of the program was also given. If someone says to you that you do not need to remember your initial contracts of limitation, please double-check their motives or levels of self-knowing. Remembrance is not always pleasant, quite the opposite. It can be very challenging, as it always reveals the inner shadow and pain too, and this is necessary in order for one to reconnect to the true story of the self and take the appropriate steps towards liberation, restoration, and realization. Once one has remembered the self-participation, then one is able to know what needs to be done, take every step necessary, and also to really recognize the importance of self-accountability and embody it. Self-accountability is the only way to true power and freedom, free will, happiness, and abundance. True twin flames are eternally connected, and what one experiences affects the other too. This process is guided by the monad and will open the way for all previous obstacles that stood between the true beloveds to permanently clear. The true beloved will be clearly distinguished from the false fake imposed one. This inner work will also positively affect the twins on a collective level and change the state of their communication and relation by bringing the blessing of remembrance, healing, and repositioning to them. The more twin flames remember, the more twin flames wake up and come together, and the more twin flames come together, the faster and more efficiently and happily the new world is being manifested. We can do it. One day we will look back on these blessed moments and be amazed at how we did it. Eri ni, Hunama Anata Kumara.